Hello, this is hashtag IMPOCUS and this is Christian Spanish Schmidt, and we're going to talk about reverberation artifact. So always subscribe so you can follow our future videos and give a like so we can find a broader audience for our videos. And we're going to talk about reverberation. So reverberation is a fast echo. So a normal echo in sound is that, let's say that we have a sound source and sensor in a place. Let's say it's your voice and your ears, and then you emit a sound, and this sound goes away, and then you hear that sound coming back. This is called echo. And in the air, usually you need a distance of about 50 meters for that echo to be completely discerned from the sound that you emitted. So if you decrease the distance, you probably will not be able to discern the echo. So this is always dependent on the frequency. Of course, larger frequencies need probably more time to come back, and smaller frequencies also will need less distance, but it always depends on the frequency. And of course, this is called an echo. Now, let's say that we don't have all these 50 meters of distance, and now we cut it short. So now we have again our source of sound and receptor. And you can see that at some point, because of the frequency that is being the sound emitted, there is a moment that the sounds basically clash together. And that's because there is a smaller distance, and that makes the receptor not being able to discern if the sound is the sound emitted or the echo. And that is what we call reverberation. So reverberation is a fast echo from a highly reflective surface that is causing our receptor not to be able to distinguish between the first sound emitted and its echo. Similarly, in point of care ultrasound and ultrasound, so we have a source of sound. In this case is ultrasound, and this ultrasound is sent in many pulses of different frequencies that are very close to each other, and then the ultrasound probe also acts as a receptor. And thanks to that, and thanks to the fact that the sound will go back and forth at a steady velocity, it's able to make up what the structures are below. In this case, we have two spheres and we can see two circles in the screen. So this is what we are seeing here. For example, it's a kidney and a liver with the Morrison's pouch. And this is a beautiful image that does not have much reverberation, and you can make up all the structures. There is not one highly reflective structure that is giving us reverberation. Now, what happened in reverberation? One of the most important reverberation artifacts that we use is in the lung, and is for the A lines. So again, we have our source of ultrasound. You can see that there is a rib, another rib, and we are going to see the ultrasound going down in pulses with different frequencies, slightly different frequencies, to make up what is going on in the tissue below. But then we have the pleura. Ultrasound does not work in the air. So what happened is now that the pleura starts acting as the highly reflective surface. And you can see that there are moments that the sound that is being emitted and coming back is coming back at times that the probe may be still emitting the first sound, and that will cause that the probe will get confused and will not know what of these sounds that is being received are echoes, or in it, what is the timing exactly of these echoes. This will cause that we will be able to see the two ribs. Of course, we'll be able to see some of the muscles and subcutaneous tissue, the pleura, but then we will see A lines. And just look at the video about A lines and you will be able to figure out all the structures. And this is what we will get, A lines. Again, there is a video specifically about A lines. So this is another type of reverberation artifact. And what we have here is one of the phantoms I use for one of our boot camps. So this phantom here, you can see that there is a structure that is approximately oval and with some echoes inside. So this is a structure, and the border of this piece is this one. Everything behind that border is air, but that part is acting as a highly reflective surface because it has air after, and that is creating a reverberation that creates a mirror artifact. You can see that after that line, suddenly we have a mirroring of the structure that we are looking at, which is that electric bulb inside the gel. So everything that is way away from the gel, it's been acting as a highly reflective surface, creating the mirror artifact. And this is our video for reverberation. Please comment and tell us what do you think, if you have any questions, and keep scanning. Thank you very much.